Hello! Today I'm just gonna show you some quick tips and stuff when working in the Rive editor. So Rive is it's an animation tool for creating real-time animations. So this is how it looks like when I just launch the editor and start a new thingy. Create an artboard, right? And I just pick the standard 500, 500. One of the normal issues you can have is that you start doing some fun stuff and you animate it. So yeah, let's key this just to show you. Oh, and yeah, I'll have some easing as well. I just changed the interpolation. Shoof, easy animation, just a square bouncing off. But what about if you want to move the whole thing? Now when it's keyed, if I try moving this whole rectangle, I might expect it that I want to move all the keyframes. But that's not the case because it's still keyed to the exact X and Y position. So how to solve this? Well, you could have from the start just put it in a group, and then you can change the location of this group so that you can move it around. If you just press the G key, you can create a group. But now when we have already created our animation, this happens. If I just try to, let's group this one and move it into there. Yes. Yeah, look, it's it's gone wild and it's totally off. And that's why the reason for this is that it retranslates the distance like this to where the group position is. So now it has moved down like 102 pixels, no, to the right, 102 and 140 about. So. But what you could do instead is that you can just just undo this grab, and if I create a group at 0, 0 position, the distance won't be it will recalculate based on that position instead. So if I just put 0, 0 and then put my rectangle in this group, you see it's still grouped, and it stays the same. And what I can do now is if I move this whole group or rotate it or whatever, let's move it. Let's move it out. Maybe I want to start it right there. Now you will see I need to move this in the animation mode, right? So in the first key, I would like it to start at that point, and there I would like it to be like that. Yeah. So it's separate from design and the animation view. That's the thing. So that's just one tip of how to, if you want to move the whole animation, you can do it like this. And now if I just move this group, like, I want it to be starting playing in the top, I can do that with this new group thingy. Another thing I would like to show you is how to, if we just create a new artboard. Let's try it there. Second tip is using bones in a specific way. And I will show you. I mean, if you have this, let's make a kind of a limb or an arm or something. Just do it like that. Make sure you start in the design mode. I will don't do the same mistake. So I will just put it all in the group from the beginning so that I can just easily move it. Okay. And this shape, you see it's the stroke. I will remove the fill, add a simple stroke. Change the cap so it's rounded and yeah, looks kind of like an arm. So yeah, the thing with this one now is that it's just a static arm or something. I can actually make it bendy and make it like a bendy rubber hose kind of style limb quite easily. So but this trick that you can do, if you go in the path, you can actually go enter and escape to maneuver in the hierarchy view. If you edit these vertices, you can see that, oh, this is a normal straight vertex. Yeah. Or you can actually change the kind of point here. So if I change it to be like detached, you will see that I can change the way it bends like this, right? So the trick here is that I want my middle bone to change these 2 points, right? So the trick is that you can actually put in negative values here in the length to achieve this. So if I just take -50 and 50, they will actually be at the same point. And look what happens if I move this. Ooh, the whole limb starts to change, right? So that's the key to this technique, that you have like a mirrored point with a minus Bezier handle. It's a bit weird, but just hang on and you will see why. So now when I just connect some bones to this, I will have like this simple, maybe this, imagine this is an arm, right? Ooh, yes. So this is the root bone, I guess. The thing is that you can also have a bone right here that's somehow hierarchically connected to this bone structure, but we will use this just as a control point. So it's not connected directly to the bone, like when you do this and start hammering away like that. No. So this is just a separate bone. And I can actually put it here. I'll just do some naming. This might be a knee, or yeah. Yeah. Lower arm, something. Okay. Now these are not connected to the artwork at all, so I just put it in the same group first. But what you can do now is that if you go, we can connect this shape, or mostly like this path, to all of these 3 bones first, so that we can adjust the weights for each specific bone. So this looks like that, and yeah. So how does it look like now when you just assign them? It's gonna be like everything is attached to the first bone, but you want to change the weights as you see them here. To do that, you need to go press enter to enter the edit vertices mode. And now if you select one vertex, you can actually weight how much it will affect the different bones differently. So this is the top, so it should be 100% root. These are my the negative Bezier thingy, so that I will like to connect to the knee. So I'll just take 100, and the bottom one will just be the lower arm. Okay, so what happens now? We can actually move this, and since this is just one line of stroke, we're only changing the baser value. So yeah, that makes it like a kind of a bendy limb that you can just animate a bit more easily than just grabbing the vertices and changing the handles in a way. So if, for example, I would like to just key this, I can make it work. Yeah. Yeah, and just go make it go back in the center. Yeah. It's a bit fast, maybe 0.2 or something. You can, if you want to preview a certain area, you can just make it like that and then loop it or whatever. Yeah. So there we have a bendy limb done in Rive. I hope these tips will clarify some things that you can do. And yeah, if you have any suggestions of what you would like to see or what kind of animations you would like to try out in Rive, just hit me up and I'll try to show you. Take care.